What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Dan Kitchen. We're getting ready to do some Dan things, and this is actually one of my favorite recipes. We're doing a spaghetti squash. We're gonna roast them in the oven. We're gonna get our bell pepper and our onion cooking, and then we're gonna add our bertolli to it, and then we're gonna pan-sear some chicken, and everything's gonna be ready at the same time. We'll pull the spaghetti squash out. We'll use it as a bowl. We'll put our Alfredo in there. We'll put the chicken on top. It's gonna be amazing. Let's go.
Oh damn. I see things. Oh damn. I think.
There's 4 of us, but these are pretty small. We cut them in half, and basically everybody will get a half, but I want an extra one. But I know me and Brad, the guy behind the camera, we like to eat. We need 1 red bell pepper. Oh, look at that, it's Big Daddy right there, baby. We're gonna make this colorful. We're gonna go with the red. There we go, we got us 4 chicken breasts. Now let's get the bertolli and get out of here. We're gonna do 1 and 1. We're gonna get 1 of the mushroom and 1 of the Italian herb. So these come in all different sizes. These are 3 somewhat small spaghetti squash. I'm gonna give it about 6-7 minutes in the microwave, maybe 5 minutes if you're only doing 1 or 2. We're gonna give this 6 or 7 minutes, and it's gonna soften them up for us so we can actually cut it with the knife. Because if you don't get them soft first, you're gonna need the best knife in the world. There we go. All right, so we got our somewhat soft spaghetti squash. You always want to be super careful because it's still going to be tough to cut through. So you kind of want to like put your knife in and get your angle going, because you want to go right down the middle the best you can. Just like that. And it's going to be hard to get through the little root, the stem part. So you want to be kind of don't be super aggressive because something might slip, but you want to be able to cut through that. So just kind of pop. There you go. So now the easy part, you just want to get out the seeds. What you don't want is the kind of like, I don't know, the kind of like slimy stuff. You can see the difference like that. You don't want, but you don't want to get the actual part of the spaghetti squash out that we're going to eat. But you don't want any of that stringy stuff right there. And that's what you need right there. You just take them, set them out, get you a little olive oil. I'll just kind of put it a little bit around the edges, a little bit inside, and just kind of let it drizzle on there. We'll just kind of rub that around, and then we're going to take us a little Dano's original. We're just going to sprinkle a little bit in it, just like that. Just give it a little sprinkle, and you just take them and you set them just like that. Now I got the oven set to 425. We'll probably throw these in there for about 10 to 15 minutes, see where they're at. Pull them out, fill it up with our Alfredo and chicken. It's gonna be awesome. So now we're gonna cut our onion and our bell pepper. We're gonna get our Alfredo sauce going, then we're gonna season the chicken, cook that up. So I just cut our onion right in half, like so. Lay it flat, just like this. Just kind of go in, start cutting it. You don't want to be super fat with it. You want to cut them pretty thin. You can see here, just like so. Just like that. Look at it. Perfect. How I saute my onions and bell pepper, I learned this a long time ago when I used to work at Chili's restaurant like 20 years ago. You really only need salt and pepper and water to really bring out the flavor of the vegetables, because we're just sauteing them. All I'm gonna do is a little onion, a little pepper, and we're just gonna put a little Dano's on it, but we're gonna saute it with the water. Now, I'm making a TikTok right now, so you get to see me doing that. Onion. Peppers, a little bit of water, and a little bit of spicy Dano's. You know how we roll. We'll just let these continue to cook and cook down. And here in just a minute, it'll be about 10 minutes. Then we'll add our Alfredo, and we can let that sit on the side. Then we'll get our chicken ready, and then we'll plate it all up. It's gonna be awesome. All right, y'all, so check this out. This is how you know when the spaghetti squash is done. When I touch this, Look how it dents in like that. We know that's done. See how it's just like very easy to poke in? They ready now. We'll just set them to the side. They didn't have the regular, just classic Alfredo, so we got the mushroom one and the Tuscan herb Alfredo. I always get the regular Alfredo. They didn't have it. They had other brands of regular Alfredo, but I'm telling you this, Bertolli is not paying me for this, so you're welcome, Bertolli, but I buy this because it's the best. And our Alfredos. Look how much is left in the jar. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of water in each one. We're gonna shake them up and we're gonna get the rest of that flavor out of there, so we're not wasting a bunch, because that's actually quite a bit in there. Yeah, it's really watered down, but we still have to cook our chicken. But look at everything. We got everything out of it. A little trick for you. Just mix it around, we'll let it simmer and stay nice and warm until we got everything ready, and we'll plate it up. All right, y'all, so now for the easy part. We're just gonna pan sear with spicy Danos our chicken, and we're gonna get a great herb crust on there. Now, when people see me put so much seasoning on my chicken, they're like, oh my gosh, you're overdoing it. Well, that's probably because you're used to super salty seasonings. That's the whole thing about Danos, it's low sodium. The salt level in here is literally like right at the bottom of the label, but we use real sea salt. So we still get that good salt flavor, but it's never too much. That's why when I use it, I'm using the real herbs and spices, and we're getting that flavor on there. It's only 50 milligrams of sodium per serving. We use real sea salt, so we still get that good salt flavor. And that's how we're gonna season that side. We're gonna throw them in on a medium preheated, this is important, a medium preheated pan. Don't go on high temperature. It's literally a medium preheated pan, a little olive oil, and this is gonna end up being a great herb blackened crust. Check it out, let's go. Olive oil in. Needs to come out faster. We need quite a bit. We got 4 big pieces of chicken, so we're gonna put a lot in there. Heavily seasoned with the Danos. We're just gonna put our chicken breast in. Like I said, medium temperature. Don't think that you have to overdo the temperature because they're gonna cook. It may just take a little bit longer, but that's how you get the perfect pan sear. Now we wanna season the other side nicely. We're gonna get a nice pan sear. Now it's time to flip. I am making a TikTok too, and we're looking for that great pan sear. Hopefully we got it. I'm pretty sure we did. Here we go. Perfect. That, my friends, was perfection. I hope you saw that. Watch each one of them. Look, that's a perfect herb crust on it. You can't beat that, I'm telling you. Look at them, baby. Perfect. That's perfect. Pan-seared herb crust and chicken right there. There's a reason why my name's on the bottle, you guys. Look, there's a reason why it says Danos. That's me. My name's Dan Oliver. Nice to meet you. The reason why I put my name on it is because I know one thing for sure. There's nobody out there that can use just a seasoning and some olive oil and beat this. Come get you some Danos seasoning all day, every day, baby. Providing that flavor. Look at that. Spaghetti squash. Some people like to strip it out and put it on the plate like actual spaghetti. This is how I serve it. Check this out. Get your Alfredo, and we're just gonna fill that up. Make sure you get some of the sauce in there. Now, it's time. Check this out. The juice is seeping out. Flavor's trying to get away, but look, we're gonna cut this bad boy. We're gonna take this chicken just like this, and we're gonna try and hold it all together. Watch this. Look at that, my friends. Hold on. Let me get a napkin. Let me wash my hands off, because I got something to say about this. Because I told everybody on the Danos team, I said this is one of my absolute favorite recipes, and you can't beat this. What's so awesome about it, why I love making this, is because you have your own little bowl. You serve this to one person, like, hey, here you go. Everybody gets their own portion, right? You got a chicken breast, you got your Alfredo, you got your vegetables, but watch this, seriously. It comes out, and you get your Alfredo in there, and you grab your little piece of chicken, like so. My friends, what I'm getting ready to experience right now is life-changing, I promise you. Oh, hang on. Get a little spicy Dano's on there. Why not? Mmm. I'm gonna tell you what. People joke on me sometimes because when I try things and have this face and they're like, oh, he didn't look like he didn't like it. I'm a very serious person. What you just saw right there was real flavor and emotion. That, my friend, nobody's beating that for store-bought Alfredo, an onion, a bell pepper. I'm not telling you it's good just because I put my seasoning on it. I'm telling you it's good because it's good. Now, when I tell you something is amazing and you're not gonna beat it, like what I'm telling you now, this right here, that's dang good. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you gotta subscribe now because I just knocked that out of the park and I did it for you because I love you. Always know that Danos loves you and put some Danos on it. It's dang good. It's Dano-Mite. Might be the best damn season you ever had. I want you to keep sprinkling because we're gonna keep sharing that love. Hit that subscribe button. Love you.
Flat on set.
Sometimes, when you need more flavor, you take the best damn meal Dano ever made you, and you just put a little more on it. That is what we call a sprinkle, folks.
Flavor rich.